Hey, one day I got bit by a brown recluse bite between the legs. It was directly in the fold of the leg. Okay, it swelled up the size of about a baseball. And, I was wondering, what the hell is this, man? It's some kind of freaking zit. I did something you ain't supposed to do. You ain't supposed to squeeze that shit off. But I did, and a bunch of shit came out, about a quarter cup. Bunch of little black dots, the whole 9 yards, man. Because the brown recluses lay their eggs in me, too. And still, at this time, I still didn't quite know what I had yet, okay? Now, it didn't go away. It just got bigger and bigger, and it was stinking. It was smelling bad. It was leaking. So I took a picture of it. And I seen the fangs on it. I seen the fangs, the little holes. So that's when I knew that I'd been bit by a spider. So I told my wife, I said, you know what? You working at the grocery store, bring me home some meat tenderizer, because you know what? I don't do doctors. Especially not right there, because I already know how they're going to treat this insect bite. They're going to get a knife out, and they're going to cut out a whole bunch. It ain't happening. Ain't happening, okay? So right off the bat, I said, bring me some meat tenderizer, okay? So the first day went by, she didn't bring me no meat tenderizer. She forgot. Now, I was laying in bed for about 3 days, okay? I was feeling sick, tired. Really, I was getting bad sick, man. This thing was swelled up real huge, and it was stinking real bad, okay? Took her actually on the 3rd day. She finally brought me home some meat tenderizer. So as soon as she brought it home, I put that meat tenderizer on that wound, okay? Because it was still about the size of a baseball, maybe a little bit bigger. It had opened up a little bit. It was oozing out a nasty pus, man. I was in bad shape. I put this meat tenderizer on there. It felt like somebody lit a big lighter. Absolutely, it felt like somebody lit a big lighter and stuck it to my skin and left it there. Okay, so this was very painful. Okay, so now I wanted to leave this on there for 24 hours because I wanted to give it plenty of time to do what it needed to do. So actually, I left it on there for right about 20 hours. Right at about 20 hours, the pain was so intense that I could no longer take it. Now, I'm telling you, this almost killed me, okay? For those of you, I'm different than most of you. I pulled my own teeth, man. Most of you can't do that. You cry like babies over a little pain. I've had compound fractures that I didn't let the doctor touch. I healed those myself. But other story, we're talking about the brown recluse bite. Okay, now at any rate, 20 hours I left that on there. Now that shit, that burned like hell, man. I'm telling you, it almost killed me. So after 20 hours, it was so bad, I went on ahead and got up and went to the bathroom, got in the shower and washed that off. And let me tell you, when I washed off that meat tenderizer, now, I had been repacking it every 15-20 minutes. I kept it full of this meat tenderizer. Now, when I washed it off, it was such a relief. I was like, ooh, man, I think I'm healed. I think I'm healed. Oh, no, I was far from healed yet, because now what it left me was a very clean wound. Very clean. I mean, it was cleaner than anything any doctor could do. Septic, I didn't know, there was nothing wrong with it. It was better than anything any doctor could do. So, you know what? I was like, okay, I'm going to leave it heal. And I devised this little system right here, a little thing where I could smell it, and I took pictures of it every day, because sight and smell, you want to watch for infection. After about 3 days, I had this big gaping wound. I got this friend that's, at that time, he was like a head nurse at the hospital. So I called him and I told him, I said, dude, man, I got bit by this brown recluse, man. I want you to come make sure it ain't getting infected for me. So he said, I get off at the hospital at 3, I'll come by your house. Now, this is the kind of dude likes to talk shit, and I know all day long he was thinking, ooh, when I get done, I'm going to tell Bob, you fucking pussy, because that's how he is. He likes to talk shit, even though you know what, he probably got a glass jaw because he ain't got a scar on him, you understand? But that's okay, he's all right, he just likes to talk shit. When he come into my house that day, I know he was ready to tell me, oh yeah, fucking pussy, rah. When he came, and I laid back on the bed, and I opened up my wound, and I showed him what I had, his chin dropped and hit the floor. For a good minute, dead silence, didn't say a word, actually come out and asked him, dude, do you see it? He said, yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it. He said, Bob, all I'm going to say is from now on, I got a whole different respect for you. See, I had met this guy at the church, man, doing some work for him, and when I first met him, man, he made me want to beat his ass, man. He come up, I had on this Irish shirt, kiss me, I'm Irish, man. He come up talking about, I'll kiss you. Look, motherfucker, like I told you, a friend that was the police supervisor, that was the preacher, I told him, I said, look, man, I'll kiss his wife, but him, he ain't built right. Yeah, he laughed too, the supervisor laughed. But at any rate, that's what happened with the brown recluse. And when I told my wife, I was commenting on A.B. Quintanilla's stuff, and his wife said she wanted to see pictures. Oh, my wife, I told her, I destroyed all the pictures, but I'd be more than happy to show her the scar. Ooh, my wife got mad. She said, no, you ain't. Hey, Joey, stand up and show us how did I walk. How you made fun of me because I had to walk for 7 weeks. I couldn't even put on pants, man, for 7 weeks. Come on, show us how you made fun of me. Come on, man, show me. What'd you do?
Welcome to walk again.
Yeah, show me. Come on. Why did I have to walk like that, huh? Was I hurt? Huh?
I guess so.
Huh? I had a big gaping wound, didn't I? Where was that wound? Come on.
Right there in between your legs.
Yep, sure was. But at any rate,
No, I did not look at it.
I had a bunch of pictures. That's the way I took pictures of it, and I kept an eye on it. It was on another computer. That computer took a crap on me one day, and I never retrieved all the pictures off of it. So, it is what it is. But I did have one printed out to where when I went to the last doctor I seen when I was 48, they did things, man, no, I sent them that picture, told me I healed this shit. You fucking disrespect me like that? I was disrespected, but I'm not going to go into that just right now. But anyway, I wanted y'all to know about the brown recluse bite. That was real. It was very, very bad, and, meat tenderizer, but, it's not for the faint of heart, the weak, or the weasels, man. If you can't handle fucking pain, but you got to remember something. I was at the age of 12 tied to a fence and whipped with a bullwhip. I got a high tolerance to pain, so y'all got to remember that too. So, at any rate, that's the story about the brown recluse, man. Have y'all a great day.